Hi everyone, I'm Ashley at the Silver Bay Public Library, and I am back once again with story time for you guys to enjoy as part of our summer reading program. Today I have a few fun books, no set theme or anything like that, but some books that I thought you guys might enjoy. So without further ado, how about we dive right in and get into the action. This first book has a bit of a message to it. It's called No Means No. It's by Janine Sanders and illustrated by Sherry Zamazing. So, let's dive right in, as I said. When Aunt Jeannie asks me for a kiss and I don't want to, no means no. I can choose to blow her a kiss, shake her hand, or give her a high five. But if I don't want to hug or a kiss, no means no. When it's bath time and my mother asks if she can wash and dry my private parts and I say, no thanks, I can do it all by myself, no means no. I can wash and dry myself today, tomorrow, or the next day because my body is my body and I'm the boss of it. Sometimes my big cousin looks after me. We run races and have fun on the swings. But if he wants to wrestle or play games that I don't want to, no means no. We can build a giant sandcastle in the sand or play catch with the ball. But if I don't want to play other games, no means no. When someone has to hold my hand at school and I want to walk up by myself, no means no. Sometimes I like to walk by myself and I don't want to hold anyone's hand. I can say no thanks or not today as kindly as I can. When people ask me things and I say no, I don't mean maybe and I don't mean I'm not sure. What I really mean is no. No. Even though I may be small, I am strong and I have a voice that is loud and clear. So when I say no, no means no. And that was just a quick little story to remind you that you have your own personal boundaries. So if you don't want to do something, or you don't want people to touch you, you don't need to. Or they shouldn't if you say no. Our next story is called I Am Enough by Grace Byers. Pictures by Katura A. Bobo. Like the sun, I'm here to shine. Like the voice, I'm here to sing. Like the bird, I'm here to fly and soar high over everything. Like the trees, I'm here to grow, and like the mountains, I am here to stand. Like time, I'm here to be and be everything that I can. Like the champ, I'm here to fight. Like the heart, I'm here to love. Like a ladder, here to climb, and like the air, to rise above. Like the wind, I'm here to push. Like a rope, I'm here to pull. Like the rain, I'm here to pour and drip and fall until I'm full. Like the moon, I'm here to dream. Like the student, here to learn. Like the water, here to swell. Like the fire, here to burn. Like the winner, I'm here to win. And if I don't, get up again. I know that I may sometimes cry, but even then, I'm here to try. I'm not meant to be like you, you're not meant to be like me. Sometimes we all get along, and sometimes we do disagree. I know that we don't look the same, our skin, our eyes, our hair, our frame. But that does not dictate our worth. We both have places here on earth. And in the end, we are right here to live a life of love, not fear. To help each other when it's tough. To say together, I am enough. Because even though we all look different, act different, we're all perfect the way we are. Don't forget that. And now we have some wackier stories. But this is the book without a story. So how can it have a story if the title says it has no story? What a conundrum. It's by Carolina Rabi, I'm not quite sure. But let's find out how a book can be without a story. That seems mighty peculiar to me. I don't know. But let's see. The library. That's where I am right now. Oh my. Well, if I'm here, then maybe you guys should come down and join me sometime, because we are open and we would love for you to come look at the books we have. But let's go back to the library and the story to see what's happening. The library is a place that is full of stories. There are all sorts of stories to read there. Funny stories, scary stories, sad stories. And there are also the stories that the books tell about you. Oh yes, when the library closes and the last librarian has gone home to bed, when there is absolutely nobody about, all the books come out to talk to one another. Oh my, that's a lot of books talking. My last reader read me on the bus, said Billy, the big book of birds. My last reader read me at lunch, said Susie, the space story. There are splashes of soup on my pages. Yum. Don't read books and eat at the same time. It's not a good idea. Sitting way up on the highest shelf in the library, Dusty sighed sadly. They put me up here when I arrived, so no one has ever read me. I don't even know what kind of book I am. Oh, that's sad. There's a girl called Sophie who comes in here all the time. She'd love to read you, said Marta, the book of math puzzles. But how will she see me if I'm all the way up here, said Dusty. Leave that to me, said Paul, the pop-up book of Paris. The rest of the books made a book ladder so that Paul could climb up to Dusty's shelf. The next morning, Sophie came into the library with her dad and her little brother Jake. As she was passing under Dusty's shelf, Paul opened his Eiffel Tower pages and popped Dusty off. Good luck, he said. Down Dusty tumbled until he landed on the floor right in front of Sophie. She picked Dusty up. And she was just about to open him when she saw her friend, Layla. So instead, Sophie put Dusty on the table and ran over to say hello. Bless my books, said Billy. How can we help him? We can't, said Susie. No one must ever see us move. So the other books could only watch as Sophie's little brother Jake sat down at the table. But Jake's never read anything, said Marta. He just draws. He won't even notice poor Dusty is there. But then a gust of wind blew in through the open window. Dusty's pages whispered in the breeze, sending out a little cloud of dust. Achoo! Said Jake. Or sneezed Jake, should I say. And he looked over at Dusty. And there was a big picture of a dinosaur, just like the one he was drawing. So Jake pulled Dusty over and looked at the cover. Then he turned the page and saw another dinosaur picture, and another. Dusty was full of them. And next to each picture, there were words all about dinosaurs, his favorite thing in the whole wide world. So Jake started to read. And the more he read, the more the hot, jungly dinosaur world of Dusty the Book of Dinosaurs grew inside his head. He was still reading when Dad said it was time to leave. But Jake didn't want to leave. He wanted to keep reading. So the librarian explained he could borrow the book and take it home with him. Jake read all the way home, and when he'd finished the book, he started all over again. And when his friends came over to play, Jake told them all about the Book of Dinosaurs. Then he told all of Sophie's friends, and all his mom and dad's friends, too. When Jake brought Dusty back to the library the following week, all the other books wanted to know about his adventure. Did he read you on the bus? Asked Billy. Well, he read me in the car, at the kitchen table. Don't do that. In the bath. Definitely don't do that. And secretly at night, said Dusty. Then he shared me with his friends. It was so much fun. I wonder if anyone else will ever want to read me. Just look, said Marta. So Dusty did, and he saw. Everyone did. He became the book of the month. And that's the story of the book without a story. But he did have a story, and it was about dinosaurs, which is pretty cool and interesting in my opinion. We have a lot of books like that. And while I wish I could read all of them to you, there's no way I'll be able to read that many books. So you're going to have to come in and check some books out so that they're not lonely and all dusty like Dusty the Book About Dinosaurs. Yeah. Our next book, because we have one more for today, is going to be pretty super. It's called Emergency Kittens by Jody Jensen Schaefer and Dave Mottram. They're like super cats, so let's see if that's what they are, or what they do. Are you in a tough spot? Has life got you down? Maybe you need a superhero, someone muscly and fierce, possibly wearing tights. Or maybe you need emergency kittens. Meow. Meet Mimi, Twee Twee, and Adorbs. These 3 cuties make everything better. Jamie drops her ice cream cone. Chin up, Jamie, you got emergency kittens. Oscar gets a bad haircut. Or does he? Thanks, emergency kittens. Emma gets stuck in a tree until emergency kittens saves the day. We're emergency kittens. We make everything better. Unfortunately, not everyone knows about emergency kittens. Meet Sheldon. Hello. One day when Sheldon is playing, his ball takes a bad bounce. My ball, someone help. The superheroes show up in a flash. Hashtag crime fighter, to the playground and beyond. We'll get the ball. They lift bulldozers, leap buildings, and tie themselves in knots. And finally, after all of that, they still can't get Sheldon's ball back. If superheroes can't help me, who can? Well, Mimi, Twee Twee, and Adorbs know the answer. Emergency kittens, we make everything better. The emergency kittens leap and spin, bat and stretch, climb and tumble. They knead and scratch, chase and pounce, and then they get really serious. Purr, 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 purr. They're so adorable. And honestly, who can resist that? Looks like the bullies got so absorbed with the kittens that they started petting them and let his ball go. We're emergency kittens. We're always here for you. And that is the cute and adorable story of emergency kittens. Now, I wish I had more books for you guys today, but that's all I have. I hope you enjoyed these 4 adorable little stories that we had. Make sure to tune in again on Wednesday. I do this Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for your guys' enjoyment. And make sure to come in, check out some books, so that they are not left lonely on the shelf, alright? Well, thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you had a good time. Bye-bye.